And we now shift focus to the West Asian region. Israel has launched its deadliest strike in Lebanon. Lebanon's health ministry says that Israeli strikes on the country's south have claimed 14 lives. 37 people have sustained injuries in these strikes. And this marks the deadliest day since a ceasefire in the Israel-Hezbollah war came into force over a week ago. And that's an extended ceasefire for 3 weeks. And yet, the deadliest strike during this ceasefire. Israeli army has released a footage of what it says is the destruction of Hezbollah infrastructure in Lebanon. According to Lebanon Health Ministry, the deceased included 2 women, 2 children. The region remains highly volatile, with both sides trading accusations of breaking the ceasefire. Israel says one of its soldiers was killed during combat as fragile ceasefire came under further strain. Israeli military has also struck Lebanon's Bekaa region, claiming to hit Hezbollah positions there. Prior to the strikes in Lebanon's south, Israeli military warned residents to leave 7 towns beyond the buffer zone that it occupied before a ceasefire came into effect. The towns are north of the Litani River and the zone in the southern Lebanon region occupied by Israeli troops. Israeli forces and Hezbollah, they have continued to trade fire in the region despite a truce that is in place. Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu says that the military is vigorously targeting Hezbollah and its infrastructure in this region, while Hezbollah leader Naim Qassem says that the group will not back down against any kind of threats. Now, Qassem also says, I quote here, "We categorically reject direct negotiations with Israel, and those in power should know that their actions will not benefit Lebanon or themselves." He said, "No matter how much the enemy threatens, we will not back down, we will not bow down, we will not be defeated." Quote unquote. Now, the Hezbollah chief, Qassem, has outlined 5 key points for Israel and the Israel-Lebanon conflict, and these are the key points for it to end. He listed these points as stopping the aggression on land, sea and air, Israel's withdrawal from occupied territories, the release of detainees, the return of residents to all their villages and towns, and finally, reconstruction. These are the 5 key demands. Now, Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has criticized Hezbollah, calling the Iran-backed group a traitor. Aoun has accused the group of plunging Lebanon into war and risking the country's collapse. Just days back, US President Donald Trump announced the extension of the ceasefire between Lebanon and Israel by 3 weeks. And before that, let me remind our viewers that Donald Trump had even said that Israel is prohibited from attacking Lebanon. Now, the announcement was followed by a second round of talks between the 2 sides in Washington. Here I'm talking about the extended ceasefire, and that has repeatedly rejected Lebanon's negotiations with Israel. That's Hezbollah, that has not been in favor of these negotiations and has carried out a series of strikes targeting Israeli soldiers in southern Lebanon and northern Israel.